Hey guys, welcome back to Cornwall Card House. Celebrations, Ace 10, Gold, Charizard, 4102, Metal. Got it in the 10. The issue was I didn't know how to price this, and then I've since got onto Collector and like eBay solds and finally got a bit more information. But I just popped it on the Facebook group just to see if anyone can give me a bit more guidance. But since then, I've found Collector PSA. This is selling in a PSA 10 at 4,900, which jumped up yesterday to 5,100. So the card's still climbing. Obviously, we're heading towards the 30th anniversary. So all these celebration cards all just keep going up and up and up. Not definite, but in my opinion. And in the Ace label, it sold for 960, and then yesterday it went up again to just over £1,000. So I was struggling what to price this. We've got PSA up here at 5k, and we've got Ace down here at 1k. PSA have been around longer. Ace are quite new. Ace slabs are much thicker, more hard wearing. You can drive over these with a car. Apparently, I wouldn't try it. PSA very very flimsy, very very thin. You know, but they are very investable. As a grading company, they are worldwide, but they don't have the extended artwork, which for me is the belter. So I popped this on a Facebook group. I'm not going to say which one, but I'm sure you can find it if you're that interested. So I just said, hey guys, look to sell this, but can't see any data in the Ace. Any help? Thanks. Some of the comments. Oh, here's my eBay Cornwall Card House if you're that interested. Okay, I'll give you my entire year's salary for this, mate. Unfortunately for you, that means you will also have to do my job whilst I'll stay at home and admire from a distance, this magnificent slab. Nice. Honestly, if you're not in a need of funds, which I'm not, you're best off holding on for this for the foreseeable, or at least until the 30th anniversary comes around. Then you got this guy. Poor kids lose out because of greedy ballies. Laugh my ass off. Okay. So there's my card. It's been on for 3 days, and it's got 1,176 views. It's got 20 watches, and it's on for £3,000. So let's see what happens. Anyway, that guy who said poor kids, I sent him a picture of my daughter's folders, and I like poor kids. My daughter's got more than me. These are my daughter's binders. You can see like Evolving Skies there. That one is Prismatic. That one's Surging Spark. That one's Obsidian Flames. That one's a mix of Fire type and something else. I forget what she puts in them, and that's Destined Rivals. Some are finished, some aren't. But I was like, dude, she's got more cards than me. She's got binders after binders. I really do all the slabs and the sealed stuff. So yeah, boohoo, poor kids. So anyway, this guy, Rich, we'll call him Rich because that's his name. He sent me this picture. I don't know what app this is off. Charizard Celebrations Metal. And you can see down here, you got the PSA price. Sorry, I'm a bit zoomed in there. Aren't I? You see down here, you got the PSA price just there, and it's coming out at £5,481. I was like, why has he sent me that? But I was like, so I said 5k. Wow, I'm underpriced then at £3,000. That's PSA though, was 4.9 yesterday, but it's starting to move up because obviously, you know, that's 5.4 grand now. Thanks for the update, mate. And then he said, so after I said that, he came back and he said, PSA is always priced higher just because of its PSA, Okay. I really don't care about that. Ace labels are just so much more better to look at. I agree on that point. The more people that use Ace, the higher the value will go, which is also kind of true. For me personally, I'm a buyer, not a seller. So I don't give a shit about PSA. Okay. Don't know where that came from. It's just don't give a shit about PSA. Hey, PSA has its right place in the market. And if you know what cards you're buying in PSA, they can move up very well. I've got a couple of PSAs. I've had them for a while. But then most of them are like Baltra of a card to have in an Ace 10. One of the last cards I need in my Celebrations Master set. I'd stick it on for 3/4 of the price of the PSA. Why not? Not too many of these in a 10 on the market. Hard to grade. So yeah, I went on the pop report on Ace grading, and there's only 14 of them in a 10. So yeah, pretty low pop. Don't know why this is in there. What's this? Oh yeah, you might as well go and join this Pokemon UK anti-scam. If you're on Facebook groups and you're selling Pokemon cards and you're trading Pokemon cards, just go and have a look on this Pokemon UK anti-scam, because it'll highlight people. It gives you tips. So it gives you mugshots of people. You've got people on there who are selling vintage booster boxes and they don't turn up, and but they've already wired the money, and all these scams. There's so many scams on Facebook groups. When you're buying cards off a Facebook group, make sure it's somebody. Just click on their link on their profile of what they've put on that Facebook group, and if you go down and they've got shitloads of sales, you're like, okay, this guy's probably all right. But then there was also a guy. What was his name? I'm not going to say his second name, but I think his first name was Luke, and he was the guy who set up this UK Pokemon group, not this one, an actual buy and sell one, and it turns out that all along he was a scammer, and everybody's posting that he's a scammer, and because he's admin, he's just getting rid of it, taking it off the Facebook group, and then he's scamming again. It's absolutely mental. So go and check that Facebook group out. You'll save yourself some money. You might do. And then, most of the folk, quite nice. I'd hold on to this for the next 2 years. You think it'll be £7,000? Probably even more. Nice, man. Almost impossible to get high grades on these. I will trade a lot for this card. I'd consider buying this card. So there's a lot of interest in this card. Lots of interest. So it's only been on for sale for 3 days. I don't know why my camera can't zoom in anything. I've got a shitty Logitech camera. That's why I have to have this great big light, and I have to have these bloody sunglasses on not because I'm trying to be cool, because I can't see, and it gives me a headache. I'm like, where's my camera? But no, that's why I'm wearing these. So would anybody be interested, or know anybody who's interested in this, or at least go onto my eBay and give it a like? I'll pop my eBay down in the description, or like I said earlier, with the picture is just right around here. That's me. Welcome back to Como Card House. Should I open it or should I go to the pub? That's one I do, a bit like Pat from Deep Pocket Monster, when he goes, should we open it? Should I keep it sealed? I do one. I'll stick it on the end of this, actually. It's funny. Should I open it or should we go to the pub? And then sometimes I'll open it, and then sometimes I'll just show a beer of me in the pub drinking a pint of Guinness. Anyway, that's all I've got. Bye, my slab. We've got some Stellar Crown from the Co-op for £3.99. So there's only one question.
But should we open it or should we go to the pub?
I went to the pub.